Okay, bit by bit, we'll continue this. Let's see, what am I even doing right now? I don't know. I don't even like reading those, but I should up these because I should check. What do I need? I should get my organizing up, so. Or actually, first, I think I need to talk to you. Persuasion. I thought there was a way to get persuasion up. Like, specifically. Is it in here? I doubt it. Yeah, there's no way it's in here. Yeah, no. Let's do more humanities, I think. Yeah, I'm not gonna read that. That's just way too much. It's just normal, like, class stuff. Okay, this ups creativity. Oh, and persuasion. Okay, no, that's good. Okay. I forgot that they did it, like, different stuff as well. Whoops. Let me read this. You wake from an afternoon nap. The dream you're in is one you've had many times. The air is strangely pink and fluffy, kind of sticky, and you have to push your way through it. It feels like every step takes an eternity. You push through the pink cloud and emerge into the children's crush, a room you know well, to see your friend Tammy standing before an enormous bear made of pure light. It lunges at her, through her, and she collapses to the ground like a fainting fairy tale princess. You wake with your heart racing. Tammy is leaning over you, where you've been sleeping in a nest of pillows. She shakes her shoulder gently. Oh, I'm sorry, she says as if speaking to a small child. I think you were having a nightmare. Are you okay? Are you? Nothing bad happened in the dream, but you feel sick with dread. Since you're awake, you should visit the cafeteria. Aunt Sedan is making a new kind of candy. She says it's made of cotton. Isn't that weird? I have to go tidy the crèche first, then I'll meet you there. Save some for me, okay? Tammy sits off toward the crèche, humming to herself. You feel groggy and need a minute to clear your head. That dream. Okay, yeah, so these from a past life, if you don't know. I have played this before, but... So, like, it's kind of a loop, but at the same time, this is what you get for it. So, we'll go save Tammy. You sprint down the hall to the children's crèche where the little kids play and learn during the day. It's empty. All the younger kids are probably off eating candy with Aunt Sedan. You spot Tammy tidying up some drawing supplies near the craft bins. Above her, a hollow projector displays an enormous floating teddy bear made of purple light. It bobs silently in the air. Mr. Bearsworth, a decade of happy memories playing with it flashed through your mind in an instant. Tammy stands up on her toes and reaches for the switch to turn it off. You slam into her, knocking her off her feet into the ground. At the same moment, the hollow projector sparks and explodes. The bear disappears and the hologram room goes dark. Sorry, Tammy, I had to save your life for like the billionth time. In the dim emergency lighting, you see Tammy's eyes wide with surprise and fear. She sits up and rubs her elbow, staring at you. I just saved your life. My life, she says. She peers into the dark room, looking even more frightened. How? You try to explain that the hollow projector was going to shock her, but she doesn't seem to understand. What? How? But it's Mr. Bearsworth, she says. It's just a toy. Yeah, it's a toy made of electricity. Okay, come on. She doesn't believe you, but that's okay. You're just happy that you followed your dream and got in here in time. You sighed, not to mention the dream, since she seems weirded out already. Oh no, I failed. I was too weird. After a minute, the lights come back on, the projector is dead, a thin trickle of stinky smoke coming from the base. Don't worry, Tammy says, brightening as she gets out to her feet. Professor Hal can fix it, he can fix anything. She's so innocent and stupid. By the time you find the professor and finish cleaning up, you've forgotten all about the pink candy in the cafeteria. Mid-pollen. Sup? We need to discuss my brother. No way, for real. Yes, this. I need you to figure out where he's been disappearing. Ever since we landed, I barely see him anymore. He doesn't even come home at night sometimes, and well, I'm not very on very good terms with my brother of late, but people are becoming worried. You get the feeling Tanya is the one who's worried, but she doesn't want to admit it. Yeah, I mean, I'll talk to him, but, he probably won't tell you. Newton's apple. She won't even talk to me anymore. Excuse me? What does Newton's apple have to do with that? You may have to follow him. I would, but everyone in the lab would know I was gone. No one cares where he goes during the day. Okay. Oh, yay, Tammy has something to say. Tammy is sitting down in the grass with a baby on her lap. They're playing nicely with some flowers or a strand of the beads in Tammy's hair or something. Tammy keeps gently removing her hair from the baby's mouth. Oh. She giggles as you join her. Aren't babies the best? No, they're horrible. There are so many new babies in the crash, you'd think we were starting a colony or something. Haha, you're so funny, oh my god. But the parents are too busy doing the other work, and somebody needs to take care of the little ones. She looks down lovingly to the baby who is now sucking on part of her skirt, getting it good and damp with baby drool. Okay, this can get kind of weird. You could help too, it'd be fun. Oh my gosh, really? The baby chooses this moment to spit up a big puddle of pale yellow liquid into Tammy's dress. Oopsie, Tammy clues and picks the baby up. Then she holds them out toward you. Could you take them for a minute while I find a towel? The baby hiccups and rolls her eyes. They still look a little queasy to you. I don't want to, but yeah, sure, man. I gained her confidence. You hold the baby against her shoulder and pat their back way you've seen the way you've seen parents do sometimes. Let out a satisfying loud belch and you feel a trickle of liquid run down your back. But you don't care because there's something better that... No, babies are gross. I'm just gonna say it. But, I did it for her, the path, you know what I mean? Tammy's dad is the head of expeditions, which means he's out surveying the jungle every day. This morning you see her crying in the doorway as he leaves. I don't like when he goes out there, but he is so brave and so are you. That's why I like you. Oh my god, really? Okay, let's see, where are we at? Alright. Well, let's just keep at it. And go with Mars's idea. I don't think I'm gonna read these. It's a handful. A mouthful, literally. And, like I said before, it's just a whole lot of nothing. Okay, late pollen. What do I need for this again? Oh, I can do this with toughness 10. Okay, I'm actually gonna do that. Oh, Dad wants to talk. What's up? You meet your dad adjusting a watering bot in your mom's flower garden. He's having a sneezing fit. His eyes are running in red. You're alarmed. You've never seen him look sick before. People were hardly ever ill on the stratosphere, except sometimes when the zero-G rooms made them queasy. Not to worry, my little beanstalk, he says nasally. I'll be fine. It's just this pollen making my head a little stuffy. He wipes his nose with a handkerchief and looks around. Everywhere you turn, the air is soupy and tinged with pink from all the floating pollen. On Earth, we used to call this hay fever. Even though it had nothing to do with hay, your mom cuts in. The native flowers seem to be in full bloom this time of year, and they smell fantastic. Your dad smiles kindly and agrees that they sure are beautiful. Then he blows his nose loudly. They smell good and they look harmless. Your dad's eyes look so sad, but maybe that's just the allergies. Hey, I know the last few weeks have been very hard for you. This might be a good time to relax and stick around at the quarters ring. Yeah, but I need my toughness up so I can do that thing with the thing. It's your first day in the glorious world of agriculture, soil conveyance. Oh boy. Good morning. Looks like you're working for your old lady. I hope you don't expect me to go easy on you just because you're my son. Actually, I do. Come on. She walks around your opponents and points out where everything is. Get comfortable with this, she says, pushing a squeaky old-fashioned wheelbarrow towards you. Now, any questions before you start moving that dirt? I've worked with wheelbarrows before. They're actually kind of hard to balance. Do we have machines? The construction crew already claimed that all the hover lifts, but they'll break down in a few years anyway, and we don't have the materials to fix them. We're planet side now. Use your muscles, nature's hydraulic pistons. Let's get to work. That's my boy. Your arms ache, everything hurts, and I am depressed. It's now early dust. New month, new me. Oh wait, let's see if Tammy has anything to say. Where even is she? Oh yeah, I have to talk to you. You tell Diz that his sister Tangent wants to know where he's been disappearing off to. He doesn't say anything. She's worried about you, bruh. He talks about nothing. He doesn't like anyone. He's edgy. Too cool for school. Are you sure it's safe out there? How can you just run around like that? You're so brave. Yeah, super brave. Oh, wow. 2 empathy, 1 creativity, friendship with Tammy, 7 kudos. That's actually a really good deal. Not even gonna lie. Hello, Aunt Sidon greets you. Oh, sweetheart, I'm so happy you've come back to help. Yep, you know this place well. The crash, part preschool, part all daycare. You practically grew up here, cared for communally, while your parents worked their shifts. A few kids even live in the crash full time. Anyway, Aunt Sidon, aka Annie, aka Aunt Sidon, is our kid's mom. The smell of craft glue and clean blankets gives you a calming sense memory of all the happy time you spent here with your friends. Tammy is here too, gently rocking a drowsy baby against her chest. She looks at ease here in a way you don't usually see. You're going to babysit too? She asks in an excited stage whisper. You'll love it. Oh boy. Suddenly, a bundle of wild hair and a pink overalls runs straight into you, nearly knocking you over. Almost more kitten than kid, the child grabs your leg and stares up at you with unblinking green eyes. Watch that one, Incident warns. You remember Nougat? She's turning out to be quite the handful. Why don't you start off by getting her to go down for a nap? We will play a game. Sports ball, she shouts and pulls an extra bouncy inflatable ball from the cubbyhole. You show Nougat how to balance it on your head and bounce it gently up and down. Of course, when she tries, she bops it with such force that it flies across the room. She chases after it, clapping excitedly. Nougat makes a beeline for some older kids who are playing with a Creato bot. She charges in to pick up the bot and hug it, causing it to flail and whirl and knock both her and itself over. Whoops. By the time you get to the scene of the crime, there are tears and other kids are upset about their broken bot. The commotion attracts the attention of Aunt Sidon, who swoops in with hugs and tissues. Within minutes, she has it under control. Whoops, she says, hauling Nougat up onto her hip with ease. She just a little mixed up. Don't worry, everyone. I'll get that box fixed in a jiffy. I sure will. Okay, I've never actually read that before. That was completely new to me. It's time for Vumtaunalia. Utica and the council have called a festival to celebrate life here on the planet Vatumna. Everyone gathers in the colony square to hear Governor Udica's speech. In Earth's history, Utica begins. In Earth's history, Vatumna was known as the god of seasons, change, gardens, and fruit. It's no coincidence that there are our forebears of the Vatumna project chose to take on such an auspicious name in the hopes of seeding future bountiful seasons of humanity. We will continue this tradition of Vatumnalia, a midsummer festival to celebrate our Vatumna, this lush planet upon which we find ourselves today. I guess I'll clap, because I'm just so good at taking care of everyone. And that's just a list of everyone who is important and does their jobs. When it's your mother Flulu's turn, she announces that tonight you'll be eating some of the very first crops grown from Vatumna soil. There's food, hungry vegetables. What is a festival without festivities? Professor Hal and Security Chief Rhett have organized a 3-part competition for the kids. Good luck, children. I can do all of these. I'll do talent show, I guess. It's an all-singing, all-dancing, all-talent extravaganza. The entire colony gathers to watch the show after dinner. First up, Dis plods up to the front of the stage as the pop song starts to play. He just stands there, deadpan, staring into space with his arms at his sides while the singer belts out the verse. Truly genius. Then as the chorus comes in, he suddenly springs to life, dancing and lip-syncing to the lyrics frantically, waving his arms and grinning maniacally, then collapses back to standing still, and once the chorus is over, it's hilarious, but you aren't sure you're supposed to be laughing. Because he probably only knows the chorus, I guess. Next, Mars performs a choreographed dance routine to an old Earth song by an AI idol. She has light-emitting balls at the end of her hair, which swing around everywhere in the dim light, while controlling a small floating ball drone who dances with her. It's total overkill, but it is impressive. Your turn. What do you do? We'll do, a, magic, I guess. This is not gonna go well. Oh yeah, we lost. Oh, and I did the best I could. 3 stars. Interesting. Your performance is, well, it isn't as good as whatever Mars just did, according to the judges. That was a tough act to beat. Maybe next year. After the festivities are over, everyone takes time off for a much-needed break. During the fierce heat of dust, a few days rest is exactly what you need. You feel refreshed. Okay, I'm gonna talk to these guys and that'll be it. Tammy almost doesn't notice you approach. She's bent over her hollow palm, intently taking notes until you get close enough that her ears wiggle and she looks up, surprised. Oh, hello, she greets you cheerfully. I'm so sorry, I didn't see you there. Got the hiccups. I'm not studying, I'm making a list of my friend's favorite things. And well, you're my friend, so what's your favorite color? Black. I'm actually dead inside. My favorite dessert? Spoonfuls of pure sugar. Yeah, I just down pure sugar, then I hit the bench press. Sometimes I do that too. Okay, last question. What's your favorite toy? Dolls, because you like dolls. Yeah, it's great. Okay, now I know what to get you for your birthday. What are your favorite things? Favorite color, yellow, dolls, and cake. Tangent is watching a construction crew build scaffolding for the new engineering pavilion. She points towards them. Human beings are so great, don't you think? Before we landed, this was all just dirty jungle. Now it's civilization. I've been learning about adaptability, what sets us apart from animals. You're so right. Humans are some of the only animals to native that can sweat. That is so smart. I'd like to see an alien do that. Just so smart. I'm living proof that humanity is greater than our biology. All of us are, really. With our genetic enhancements. Pure genius.